Hi, this is Francis, and today we will be going through 1000 pieces of self-development advice. So we will just go through my notes, and I have hundreds of notes, and we will go through this randomly, and we will learn a lot of stuff. So we will start with the first one, which is repetition is the absolute key. So this is a quote from Bob Proctor. And he talks about this interesting data about learning, memory, and repetition. So he says that if we learn something and we have this aha moment, then the next day we lose 50% of this memory. And then the next day we lose 70% of this memory. And then 1 week from this event, we lose 100% memory of this thing. So if you don't repeat this information, it will just disappear. You can read the perfect, powerful self-development, philosophical any book, and you can have this aha moment that could change your life. But if you don't repeat this information, it will be gone. This is why I developed this habit. Every time I have aha moment, I just put it on a piece of paper and I just write it down, and I put them into these folders. And I just have this habit that I call the morning check, and I just open the folder and I just read through these pages. So the information, my aha moments, and any ideas that I have are constantly repeated and repeated and repeated in my mind. So I have them in my life. So this is great. So, and we will go through all of my aha moments and ideas. So the next one. This is how I approach this. This is the Mustang story. So this was kind of like an introduction, and the whole folder was about me achieving my dream, which was driving the Mustang from 1967. So you speak to yourself as, okay, I am already the Mustang driver, even though I didn't do it yet, but I'm going towards this. But you speak to yourself, kind of manifesting, but also preparing your mind to just absorb yourself, absorb this idea, and see yourself subconsciously as a driver, as a Mustang driver. So these notes are random, and these advice, 1000 pieces of self-development advice, these are random. But actually, if you will listen closely, you can have loads of aha moments during this video. And I highly encourage you to put the things that spoke to you yourself on paper and reread them every day, because the repetition is the absolute key. So the next one. Building small businesses is harder than building big businesses because no one cares about small things. So this is the idea that going 10x is easier than going 2x. Then there is not the question if I can do it, but how good can I make it? These are the quotes from Alex Hormozi. I can sell, okay, but how good can I sell? Because I have this feeling that I can actually do anything I want. I can learn any skill I want. So there's not the matter of what I'm learning and what I'm doing, but actually about what am I passionate the most, and I can put the most hours and to make it as excellent as I can. Also, there is this idea of stacking your skills. So here are my skills. So I was good in writing. Then I went to sales. Then I went to marketing. Then like these are building on each other. Writing, sales, marketing, operations, scaling sales teams, and national B2B marketing. Okay, these were my skills. These were Alex Hormozi's. So you just scale yourself up on these levels. So you have got to ask yourself, what is your skill stack? Here's the idea of trifecta, the next one. So if you have blue ocean market with no competition, just your thing with your style, and you are good at sales on the phone or on the video, you are good at networking, cooperating with products and markets, and you combine it with YouTube ads, Facebook ads, or just generic content, natural content. This is trifecta, working together like a perfect business machine. So look for the opportunity, because spotting one where you have all 3 or 4 of these skills, you will make it big. This is a reminder for myself that my mind is a plant and I don't want to have any weeds inside of my mind. So it should be like this simple tree. Simple, visible, no weeds, not many things in my life. Just focus and simplicity. And every time you say yes, you get a weed in your plant. So don't say yes too much. Here's the reminder, what is the most important in business? It's a starving crowd. You can have a perfect hot dog stand, but if you don't have a starving crowd, you are nothing. Here's another idea. Reminder for myself. Young kids are making money, and when they start making big money, they spend on stupid things like cars. That was also my dream, but like expensive shit. So every dumbass can spend money, but actually to save money and to invest it in the right places, this is kind of a discipline that you want to develop. And the real art, so the saving is a discipline, but the real art is investing in the proper mediums and multiplying this money. And I am the artist of multiplying the money. So here's again the affirmation of myself. We'll go just through something less business-wise. Here's the idea of smooth transitioning. So there's this idea of you want to do something new, you want to take the radical decision, like, I would really like to drop the job and start a YouTube channel. But you actually don't have to do this radically. You can do this step by step because your mind is afraid of doing so. So you want to keep this balance of doing something new, but also not going too radical to not scare your mind and to not have this excess potential. You won't have every answer right now, but if you spend 1 to 2 years for preparing yourself for the big move, then you will make it. You will know the territory, you will prepare your forces, and then you will do the right move. And you do it by visioning, so it's thinking, drawing, planning, and vision boarding. Then planning, so you set the visible, real steps to take. You do your research through books, people, role models, you get to know your field, and then you try the side projects, small projects. If you want to write the best novel on earth, write the short story if you even like it, So you test new waters, and you have so much time, man. You have so much time. Just do the things. So here's the similar idea of a small bets. So if you're looking for your niche in anything like YouTube, what is a 2 to 3 month project that I can use to test my passions? So if you want to try something on a big scale, try it first on a small scale. Try out new ideas before going full force. Show, publish, create, and try. And here you can have a list of your small bets and just put your ideas here. What are the small bets that I would like to have? Here's again about business and about creating content as well, that your client and your viewer, your avatar, is yourself from the past. My client is me when I first find a spark in the topics. You are right now a few chapters ahead of yourself from the past. So if you are able just to give advice to yourself from a few months ago, even a few months ago, you are good. You are providing value, man. Here's the reminder for myself that my life is actually getting better. So there's this idea in manifestation realm that a lot of people are trying to portray themselves like someone that they are not, and it's clear that they are not. So they're trying to make this huge step, like, okay, I never drove a car and I want to be a Mustang driver right now. But actually, if you can have a list of things getting better, your mind can believe this. Like every day, you can have something great happening to you. Like, yeah, money is accumulating on my account. I have a new vision for big money to come. I don't have any problems in life. I have a girlfriend. We are in love. And I have this place that I can live in. I have a car. I am playing football and it's great. It's like you listing the things that you are grateful for, and you affirm to yourself that your life is getting better. And if you do this, you will see more and more and more things that you should be grateful for. Here's another manifestation, like affirmation of mine. Like, I am the luxury option. So this is me going from being just a cheap, average guy, average option, as portraying myself in my mind as I am the luxury. People pay me high ticket, $9.99 for my projects, for my wisdom. So I am the luxury option. People pay me $9.99 for my courses that they genuinely want, and I provide value, huge value. So the big price is subconsciously a big promise. It's a bigger value. And I keep the promise, and I even over-deliver. That's why clients love me, and my price is $9.99, and it's bringing me clients I want to attract, and I am loved, and I am demanded as the luxury. So this is the reminder for myself. Here's again the idea from Bob Proctor. You put who you want to be in front of the page. So it's like, I am the internet creator. And then you list all the things leading to this. And so like you create this tree, mind tree. So you just envision yourself. Yeah, I am a huge internet creator. My YouTube channel has 400,000 subscribers. I have 59 million of views. I have beautiful groups and beautiful communities, and people read my books and people love me and stuff. Just like affirming to yourself. And if you repeat those things every day, you will be sure that your mind will start to saying, hey man, why we are not doing the things? Let's start doing something towards this shit. Yeah, so here's the reminder again for being grateful. The fact that I had $500 lose for investment and 1 month of freedom was perfect, was set perfect by life. And I'm so happy and grateful, and it was meant to be. So then you say it. Cue yourself, say it, thanks, thank you. Again, daily gratitude, we've been through this. This is interesting. This is the interesting concept, and I love visualizing these concepts in a visual way. So this is a now. When you're meditating, there's important thing of being in the now. So there are two big kitchen knives, cutting the past and cutting the future. Can you imagine? Can you imagine yourself right now and having your past cut out? You have no past, and you have no future. You have no obligations, nothing. You are just right now, here, now. Imagine yourself as opening this game like GTA San Andreas, and you are this character in the game with no future and no past. You can do whatever you want right now in this very moment. No failures, no achievements, no obligation. So what you want to do now, deeply, what makes your soul sing? A very important thing. And so here was again the story that I wanted to tell myself. How Francis Baranski, which is me, broke the code of YouTube in 4 months. Genius strategy. So this was kind of like the video that someone will make about me one day. Here is the reminder for myself about the Kruger-Dunning effect. If you don't know this, Kruger-Dunning effect, it's like this graph. When you start something, you are so excited and you are so sure that, yes, I'm gonna do this. I am so good. I know a lot of things about this. So you have this excitement and you're like, yes, I'm gonna fucking break it, man. So you go through this and then you have this doubt, like, oh, this is a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, maybe I'm not so good. Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know. It's not so easy as it's supposed to be. So yeah, maybe I should drop this shit, blah, 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 blah. So any project you will start, you will go through this. And I say, I am here. When I started YouTube, it was like, wow, this is so harder than I thought. I was getting 17 views. It's like, what? People are having millions of views and I have only 17? It's harder than I thought. So if you go through this, you will actually develop the new confidence and the new knowledge, and you will know that you can do those things. So if you prepare for this moment, for this doubt to enter your mind, you will be able to say, okay, this is normal. I knew this will happen. So I'm just gonna go through, because I know that on the other side of the mountain, there is a golden sky. Here's another reminder for myself of what I want to do. So here I'm like, what market wants is one circle. What market wants and needs? What am I good at? And what I love to do. So if you combine 3 of these, if you research those things, and if you ask yourself, what market needs and wants, what am I good at, and what I love to do, then you have the answer. And my answer was YouTube creative channel. So then you want to go counterintuitive, which is go narrow. Have the monopoly of a narrow field. Be the shark in the blue ocean. The ocean that is not blooded, that not filled with blood. Monopoly of a narrow field, test new, research, and hybridize. Connect to the opposite worlds. If you want to have a business channel, connected with art. If you want to have a like YouTube virality channel, connected with spirituality. This is like clashing 2 opposite worlds, and this creates something new. And here's this cycle you want to be in. Doing my best work. People want me because they see the quality. They pay me. With the money I have new possibilities, and I'm doing even better work. So there's this cycle. So passion. These are also like harsh truth reminders. Passion is not enough. You have to ask yourself what market wants. Don't appeal to everybody. Find your niche. Be a purple cow. Market remarkable. Market what is remarkable about you. You want to be weird. What weird writers, YouTubers, marketers do? Ask yourself. Be a purple cow again. how writing, coaching, being a YouTube channel will be in 10 years. Ask yourself a really important question. And with these, your niche will come. Also, there is an important concept of from abstraction to concretization. I don't know if it's a word in English. It's like going concrete. So you want to have your dream, like in one sentence. What do you really want to do? Here is also like the thing about this. But if you have your dream, I want to be a Mustang driver, okay? So what are the tangible steps you have to take to have it? So it's like you take this abstract concept of your dream and you actually try to plan this out, to strategize it, and have this brainstorm. What are the obstacles on the way? And list them. List your problems. Ooh, I don't have money. Okay, so how can I make money? Oh, I can go to the job, but then I'll not have enough money. I will spend like 300 years doing this. Okay, so I need to have a business. So what business I can have? And you have this brainstorm and you go into concrete steps that you want to take. Next one. Here are my notes from Reality Transurfing. Really powerful book. So I will just read it out loud. I drop control. I am not forcing changes. I allow changes. I don't control the people, events. I release the creep. So the life is kind of happening to me. I am the observer. The world is taking care of me. This is like trusting the universe, trusting God. Everything is as it was meant to be. So this is trusting the process. I just choose the future frame, so my vision for the future, and I focus on it. I don't yet know how, but my life will shift the frames, so it will change the lifelines. I cannot influence the script of life, and I am led. I am just the character in the movie, and I cannot control the script, because I didn't write it. I am just the character, and the life, the script, the movie is happening to me. Reality is the way I want because, once again, reality is the way I want because I woke up and I consciously let the script lead me. See the wisdom inside that? I'm not forcing the flow of life. I'm using it to my advantage. Flow always goes towards my goal. So you are using the events that happen, that are happening in your life, and you don't try to change the flow of the river. You just go with it towards your goal. Next ones are the mirror principles. Spiritual life is a mirror. It reflects your relationship to it. So if you hate life, you hate people, you hate reality, you will get more of it. And if you love people, you are grateful and happy, you'll get also more of this stuff. This is all pretty interesting stuff because right now I'm driving as an Uber driver. I'm not so proud of it, but this is how it is. And people are asking me, oh, isn't it shit, man? You have to argue with all of those drunk people and I'm like, no, I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm just happy, positive guy. And if I would be like this grumpy, like bad mood arguing guy, I can bet that I will find a lot of these people. Because someone may be angry just in themselves and they just need this spark to fire it up, you know. But if you are not this spark, then people are nice to you. So then, life reflects the unity between heart and mind. There is something like you really deeply know what you love to do. It's like I just love painting, but I cannot do it because nobody wants to buy my paintings and I cannot do it. So there's like this heart and mind disconnection. But if you can find something that you're extremely passionate about and actually your mind agrees that this is actually a logical step, then life will bring it to you even more. You got to also understand that there's a time delay. Even if you have your manifestation perfect, which I don't even know the rules, and I don't think it's like tangible, but there's the delay. You have to be patient to receive the things. And there is some kind of like attraction. It's not like, it's seductive. It's seduction. You cannot force life. You have to kind of like seduct it. Like, oh, pretend you don't want it. Be cool with that. Just as with the girl. If you're too needy and too hot for this, she won't want it, and the life won't give it to you as well. Then the next step, focus on the picture. So focus on yourself. You don't want to bend reality around you. You want to bend yourself. You want to change yourself. Start with a man in the mirror. And because the world is reflecting yourself. World is a mirror. So you have to work on the thing in front of the mirror, not on the reflection itself. So the picture is your mental state, so work on that. So you should see anything positive. You should see anything positive, and then life will reflect it. So if you want to receive more money, you have to give more money. Then the reflection will give, as you do. Understand? So focus on giving more if you want to receive. If you want to get love, give love. Give first. So this is the book about spirituality in general, but these concepts are visible in any religion, and this is very interesting. So focus on the positive end goal, hold the picture long, and give more. So this is basically the summary. Here's the reminder for myself about the domino of life. So if you're pushing the domino every day, pushing the domino of life, doing something, then finally the outer intention, which is in transurfing reality, it's like this invisible force, like this manifesting force or God or whatever. This outer intention will have to finally meet you in halfway. If you are going towards it and pushing the domino of life, finally it will circle back to you. Here's again me on the timelines. So it's like vibration scales, and the lifeline where I am those things, like this viral YouTuber or a Mustang driver. It already exists, and I'm just moving up in between the lines of life. Here is also the interesting concept, taking the decision with yourself. So you take the official decision with yourself and you write the agreement. So here's in Polish, but it's like taking the life decision. Today, me, your name, I am choosing the new version of myself with success, with new big sales, high ticket sales, with a perfect videos, with a building public. And here's the date, and here's my signature, and this is the official document. And it's not on the random piece of paper. It's a hard paper. It's when you touch it, it feels like this is important stuff. So this speaks to your subconscious mind. Yeah, this is important, and we have to remember about this. We took the decision, and we treat ourselves professionally, and we have to do this. Here's again the reminder, very important reminder for myself. I already am who I want to be. My refusal to believe is the only reason I cannot see it right now. Any version of me is already living inside. It's only my strong identification with this version that is stopping the transformation. Desire of being someone derives from something. So if you want to be someone else because something is wrong with you, it's a pitfall right here. You cannot do this. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to find. There is nothing to change. You are already perfect 100% of the time, but you have to allow yourself to express it. Trying to fix yourself will create only ongoing circle of dissatisfaction because you cannot really change yourself. So don't fix yourself. Just drop this version and choose the new one. This is the inner work you should do. Don't fix it. Just choose the new one and focus on these. We are spiritual beings playing characters. We are actors. We are playing characters. We are not the characters. We are actors playing those characters. So why try to fix the character if you can just choose a new one and focus on that? Focus on playing the new character. There is nothing wrong with this reality. You just want to experience a new one. So don't find this version. Don't change it. Don't hate it. Accept it, but choose just the new version. There is infinite worlds now and creation is finished. It just needs the decision. Yeah, so this was a bit of spirituality. So let's just change the topics again. These are kind of random. Here's the concept from Alex Becker about productivity. So to succeed, you have to understand dopamine, how it works. So dopamine is basically the motivator, something that motivates you to do the things. So if you have these TikTok videos with cheap dopamine, you will not want to do anything else because your brain will say, wow, this is so easy, I don't even have to try, and I get this nice feeling, I want more. So if you will cut all of those dopamine sources, cheap dopamine sources, then your brain will crave dopamine and will crave something that will bring this dopamine, and you will be driven to do harder things like creating, publishing YouTube videos, writing a book. So if you understand dopamine, use your highest hours, so the hours that you are the most productive. People have different chronotypes. I love working and I feel great before noon. So for me, the best times to work is from 5 a.m. to 12 to noon. So do the hard things first. Start the day with the hardest thing. And this will give you momentum like, wow, it's already like 2 hours in a day. Already people are still sleeping and I already accomplished the hardest thing. So it's amazing. So if you struggle with the gym, schedule it as the first thing in the day. Then focus, so your mind is a plant, focus on just the one thing. And I am like guilty of focusing on 5 things at a time. And set the correct goals. Not money. You don't want money. Your brain doesn't understand money. But become the best at something. Improve at sport. So if you focus on becoming the best in the game, not about money, not about views, but just becoming the best, you are going to be paid. Next, very important thing for business, YouTube channel, ask yourself, what problems can I resolve for someone or for some company? So just you list your ideas, and if you look at this list every day of problems that you can solve today, this is a real value you provide, and the value is a new currency. Right now the attention is the currency, but the value of tomorrow is the value, and the currency of tomorrow is value. So what I can do is I can sell something. I'm good at sales. I am good at writing books. I am good at designing pictures and animations. I can paint the portrait. What unique abilities I want to have. So this is what I want to have, like negotiating huge deals, edit a viral video, shoot a viral video, coach someone, have a certificate of English C2, do sales in English, being able to blow up a YouTube channel of someone, write a book, be positive, go on keto, go on 60 days. These are my achievements. So it's like reminding myself, what am I good at? So people could pay me for solving their problems that I solve for myself. The quote, to remind myself, I know success depends on my choice, and I have made my choice. So why hesitate? I know success depends on my choice, and I have made my mind. So why hesitate? Where if there's a knowledge without belief, a doubt cannot exist. If there's a knowledge without belief, a doubt cannot exist. If you just know something, there is no doubt. You just know the thing. If I will tell you the sun is blue, you will not hesitate. You will not say no. You will just know that sun isn't blue. No, you just know it. So doubt is not even in your mind, and you want to have this knowing that you can do it. So here's again the decision that I took with myself. Here's interesting concept of writing the letter to yourself. Writing the letter. So I was writing the letter because I was just thinking, okay, if I'm doing this work, who will I will be in 1 year? So I was writing, hey Francis, how is it today in your life? And I was waiting 1 year to open this letter. But then actually, I thought, okay, what can I put myself in the shoes of this guy from 10 years from now? Shoes of my future self. What if I can channel somehow? So I was trying to write the letter to myself from the future. I was channeling the future self, writing the letter, giving advice to myself. So this is interesting because it's easy to advise someone else because you see them from a different perspective and you are not so emotional. And it's easier than to advising yourself. But actually, if you put yourself in the shoes of your future self that knows everything and have the answers, suddenly you know everything. This is like fucking magic. So here's about the sales call. You want to be a lifelong learner, not only in sales calls, but always. So before the call or before any event, ask yourself which skill to practice on this event. So you are going consciously to this event. Practice it and then reflect on the lessons. So if you will go normal, you will go faster, but not so much. But if you are learning and taking the lessons, you will go slower because it takes time, but suddenly it will just click and you will understand, you will just go exponentially. So double your failures. Do all failures you can, and this way you will learn. Yeah. Here's the concept of money and time, like two pillars. So it's like money and time. It gives you freedom and possibilities. So I have this video on YouTube on my main channel, Freedom is Not Enough. So I experienced this, that I had freedom of time, which I really craved for a long time. And I got it, but I had no money. And I was miserable because I had the freedom, but I had no possibilities. So the freedom is not enough. You need possibilities, so you need money. Next concept. I am young and I develop my risk portfolio. So this is, and again, the concept of, there's this book, I don't remember right now the name. Go for No. Yeah, Go for No. So there is this concept of salesman or some business guy that was always going for this high ticket sales, like he was asking for big money and he was always risking. And if you develop this risk portfolio in a positive way, I don't mean you to go to the casino and risk all your money. Understand me. it's easy to play safe in life, but if you can risk, go and open new doors and try new things, finally you will learn so much through your failures that the success is only delayed. So you can be proud of, like, I have a huge risk portfolio and failures portfolio. And this is great mindset to have, just to do the things that you are afraid to do. Here is also the list to write down. It's like tricky questions. So the questions that you wish you would have answers, but you're not sure, which also connects to the next thing. But yeah, so if you want to do something, you have a lot of doubt in your mind. So you have these questions in the back of your mind, which are not even molded. Like, you don't even know what is the question. So it's like, can I work 4 hours per day? Can I work 30 minutes per day? And if you actually put this into words, it's so easy to answer. And it's so easy to answer how. And also it connects to another thing, which I don't have the paper here, but it's also the concept of Google it now. Gin, Google it now. So it's interesting because we are living in this knowledge society and information society, but most people are not using those. And I was not using those at all as well. So there is answers for everything. You can just put in Google how to be a Mustang driver. Oh, you need to have $1 million. Okay, how can I make $1 million in 1 week? You do this by this and this and this and this. Okay, how do I do option 1? Then you have 10 steps, and then you can Google now and Google now and Google it now. So if you're in the habit of Googling it now, there is no doubt in your mind what you should do. You just do the thing. Also, very important mindset reminder for myself. What is the most cool thing that can happen today, this week, this month? So this, again, like affirming and reminding myself that the good things happen. And if you read this page every day and you really think about this, okay, what is the coolest thing that can happen today? Well, I'm shooting this video, maybe I'll just upload it and it will go viral. And if you think in those positive terms, then you start to notice positive things in your life. And it's like some random event happens and you think, yeah, this is actually, from all of the events that happened today, most of them were boring, but this was the coolest thing that happened. I found 1 penny on the street. Whatever. You just go into this positive seeking mood. Alex Becker advice. Books, not so good, but CEO interviews are way, way better than books. Books are written with some marketing goal and they're presenting like the big idea and the very over-delivered way. But CEO interviews, they are niche, they are answering specific questions and are telling the specific story. So books are popular, but niche CEOs are having like some niche views, even like the CEO interview with Airbnb guy. Do you even know who is the Airbnb guy or Uber guy? They're geniuses, and interviews with those guys, no one reads this, watches this. So you should digest CEOs like mentors. And if you do this, you will have the answers for all of your questions. Also, you should look at the past for similarities and patterns. So there was this guy, the Rockefeller, and then Jeff Bezos took his approaches and his ideas and kind of reinvented himself on the base of Rockefeller. So also read autobiographies, and even people from the 2000 years ago, they have great knowledge, and there's like timeless knowledge. Then the next advice is willpower equals sleep and brain clearance, like clear brain. So focus on the diet to decrease inflammation, then you will be 10x smarter. I actually do this because I am on a ketogenic diet and I have very low inflammation. And focus on easy digested foods, and digestion is clean, and also have the food in a liquid way, which is good for your stomach. That doesn't have to do that much work, but it actually is a little bit bad for your jaw because you are not chewing so much. With that, I have this problem that my jaw is not so great, so I'm chewing a lot of sugarless chewing gum. So here's another advice from Alex Becker. Be okay with missing things and pissing people off. Doing business and going to Vegas doesn't work. You have to choose one. Be okay with letdown and saying no. Then you will have zero distractions. Shut the door and work and build the shit. If you have no Instagram live, but having results is actually way better and more fulfilling. So don't fight emotions, accept them and focus on your shit, because you are a killer. My goal that I set when I was starting a YouTube channel, my goal is 1 subscriber. Just one. Can you focus on such a small goal? 1 subscriber. And then my goal was to have $1 earned from the internet. And yeah, the commission from my company. Yeah, so this is the idea of visualizing the process. So you are enjoying the ride and visualizing not the outcome but the process of doing those things. Like, yeah, I got to do. You visualize specific steps. Why is that? Because you attract who you are, and visualization is building new memories. Actually, yeah, new memories. If you will visualize, you will make the scene and you will record this, you telling it to yourself with music, you will have new memories in your mind. Also, the visualization. Okay, this is on general visualization, not only the process. So visualizations you attract who you are. So if you have new memories, you attract something that is in your memories. Okay. Next one, visualization puts you in a emotional state and a higher vibration. And as Neville Goddard said, feeling is the secret. So the emotional state is really important. Without visualization, you have the tendency to doubt, sadness, and doubt. And visualization is putting you in a positive lifeline. And simple 10 minutes of visualization every day is more than enough. You could do 1 minute visualization, but if you can do one 10-minute session, it's great. Okay. Here are my notes from the book, The Challenger Sale, because I was working in sales and I was doing those notes. So the Challenger salesman is the best type of a salesman. So this is not only about sales, it's it's about persuasion in general. So you can use it in your content creation as well. So who is a challenger? Challenger is a debater. He has a deep understanding. And he is here not to serve, but to teach. and has a new way of thinking. He has unique perspectives, strong two-way communication, knows the individual value drivers, so understand the second side, can identify economic drivers for the client, is comfortable discussing money, so it's not afraid about the money, and can pressure the customer, so it's not afraid of a little bit of pressure. Pushes the client out of the comfort zone, so it teaches, tailors, and takes control. So all three must be coming together. You cannot be just teaching. You have to also tailor yourself to your partner, to your client, and also you have to take control and push the client a little bit. Stop wasting my time and teach me. This is what your client says subconsciously, and your YouTube viewer as well. Stop wasting my time and teach me, challenge me. Quality of your insight makes the sale. So if you have the insight and you have interesting idea and you know the client's niche, you win. Knowing customers' needs better than him will win you sale. Great insights are making your talk exciting. Interesting stuff, huh? So the challenger offers unique and valuable perspective on the market, helps to navigate alternatives, provides ongoing advice. If he avoids landmines, educates the client on issues and outcomes, he's easy to buy from, so he's friendly, and customers manager team approves him. He helps customer understand the market he is in better. Okay. Cool. Next idea from the book Peaks and Valleys. This is a pretty powerful book. So you have in your life, you have those peaks. So there are moments you appreciate. But most people, when they are on the peaks, they are arrogant. And when you are arrogant, you are inviting like failure to your life. And then you have also the valleys, the low moments. So between peaks, there's always a valley. It's like in the mountains. The thing in life is to get out of the valley faster. So when you are in the valley, you are fearful on the valley. So you are fearful, but this masquerades as comfort. So you are comfortable. And if you realize, I am in this valley, I am in the lower place, I need to push myself, go out from my comfort zone to be on the peak again. And when you're on the peak again, you say, I'm on the peak, life is great, I don't have to do anything. And then you fall down again. So you have to know that life goes in these peaks and valleys. So what's the truthful situation and how can I be of a greater service? These are just random questions. So how you determine your valley is making your peak come faster. Once again, how you determine your valley is making your peak come faster. So you got to be conscious that you are in the valley. Grateful reminder for myself and also the affirmation. I am so happy and grateful now that I have my first video on YouTube and my first subscriber. This I wrote 1 month before starting YouTube. I was so afraid of doing this that I had to affirm to myself for 1 month to actually do this shit. Yeah, and here I wrote later how many that I have 4 subscribers. 4 months later, 4 subscribers. Then 6 months later, I had 35 subscribers, 600 views in 8 videos. coming back to business, first 1 to 2 years, spot mistakes and avoid them. Be super skeptic on partners and be 50-50 with your partners. I mean, 50% of the partners are great. Focus on partners that have your skills level matched. Partners with the same views and visions. Hedge your bets, so always have one business to cover the expenses. So have the one business or one job to pay the bills. Don't go cash flow forever. Save, reinvest, so you don't have to make more every month. You can go backwards if you have this system. So there's also that. Alex Becker advice. So here's the interesting concept. I am not sure what I was doing here because I wrote this like a few years ago. It's like my notes from a few years. Wait, I will just try to. So you have these circles, and here it is. The smaller circle is who and where you are right now, and there's like another circle where you want to go. Like I want to just go for a trip, and that's like my even bigger goal. I want to be free. Even bigger goal. I want to have this money and this money, and the next goal I want to have. So here are my goals, but in the circles of, and the biggest goal is like to have a beautiful house in New York City and London and LA and being like the big known guy and the internet, something like this. So you just see yourself as, okay, I cannot go directly to this biggest goal because I have to go achieve the goals like step by step. Here's the affirmation to do 5 minutes every day. So my affirmation was, I travel, I create, and I inspire people thanks to passive sources of income coming from my creativity. General, but pretty powerful. Best way to success? Double my failure rate. I do all mistakes I can and I learn from them. See, this is a mindset you want to have. Don't be afraid of failure. Just do your shit. Again, the next quote. People who want to change will be inspired and drawn to me by my ability to go against perceived odds and creating my life the way I want to. So I'll just do my thing, and because of that, people will be inspired by my work. Big money awaits me. Big money awaits me. I am the investor. I am the creator. Huge opportunity will come via outer intention, which is manifestation force, God or whatever. So reminders. All of these are reminders to myself and affirmations to read this every day. And if you read this, those quotes are in your life and you are reminding yourself. Again, about failures. I am the success because being a failure means keeping comfort of not taking a risk. Payoff of not having to get uncomfortable. Okay. Yeah. So I have a lot of these, but we will find something new. My goals. Yeah, just we can randomly go through these because there's a lot of like repetition, as you can see. So yeah, $10 million is never done by hard things. It's hard to win when you do these things. Beginners is doing it the hard way. So 1, be willing to spend $100 now for a $10 client who will bring $300 in 1 year. So this is the long-term thinking. This is delayed revenue, and the beginners are not thinking this way. So go to extremely tiny niche. Be so tiny that you are afraid to compete not with all companies, but 2 or 3 or even the 1, and be the best in the world in your tiny niche. Don't spend money on fancy stuff like Mustang. This is the advice. And I was the beginner. I wanted to have the Mustang houses and shit. No one can beat you. Hire superior people. Do superior ads. Do superior videos. Make it insanely better. So invest in the quality. Don't care about money for 1 to 3 years. Invest it back into your business. You would be like an athlete training 12 hours per day versus those who train just 4 hours. So if you don't have, this is Alex Becker, he always say this shit. If you don't have 5 to 20 minutes, I feel bad for you, because this stuff saved the life for me. Okay, cool. This is also the reminder of myself that this stuff, morning check, is important. This is the mindset stuff, and it's important. Mindset is extremely important, even though it's not tangible. So first hour of your day should be selfishly reserved for myself only. Mind is waking up, you bring the positive state, and it's super important mindset stuff in the long run. Yeah. This is boring. Focus on results for your people, for your viewers, for your clients. If you can bring results, everything will take care of itself. Small wins, quick results, it builds your brand. Here was the idea for my course. I wanted to say a course about writing books, because I actually wrote 2 novels for myself, and I think I am good at writing like these stories. I am a good storyteller, so I wanted to make this course, but I will not read it. Yeah, here about the courses. Yeah, so this is interesting. So here you have like my course blueprint. So the things I had to do. So there was like Facebook groups, company in the US, ClickFunnels, thumbnails, my first YouTube video. And I was just checking myself, done. So this was like from going abstract, like, yeah, I want to have a course. Then asking myself, okay, what is the concretization? I know this is not the word, but what are the concrete, tangible steps that I have to take to make it real? So I just wrote it down, and then I was just checking myself, done. Seeing it every day, going closer to my goal. Amazing. I don't know if this is the Warren Buffett's thing, the quote. I also like to have these little drawings, because you just see this is fun. So it's also in Polish. Instead of cigarettes or sugar, instead of cigarettes or sweets or delivering food, then you should buy the shares in a small company. So if you can spend $10 or $50 on delivering food, you should save it and reinvest it in the shares of a small company. That is like, you then have the opportunity, the bet in the casino kind of, to expand your assets. This is also a cool idea. Planning failures. So I noticed in myself this pattern that I'm quitting sometimes. I'm quitting at a 70% of accomplishing the thing. So actually, if I can plan this, this will happen, I am consciously aware of this shit and I can avoid this. So I know when and where it will be less easy. So I know that there will be hard point, and I am preparing for this. This is why I am ready This is why I don't have any 0 days, and this is why I have only the days with the steps forward. NEM, nothing else matters. Metallica was talking about this, not really, but you focus only on the things that matters. So you focus on 2 proven videos per week for the 90 days straight. So you create 24 videos in 3 months, and 40 people messaged on Twitter or added to your Facebook group. So if you can make 2 proven videos, researched videos per week, and message 40 people every day in 90 days, you will be unstoppable. And to be honest, I never did this shit. So if I'm wondering why am I failing at business, maybe here's the answer on just one piece of paper that I wrote to myself 3 years ago. And I'm just putting this right now here, so I will have it and I will remind myself about this, because this is actually my aha moment right now. That of course I should do this. Why I didn't do it? Stupid. Oh, that mentality, one day at a time. Important to go further, one step further every day. Small step. Focus on not having 0 days. Just go at your tempo, but go forward. This is a concept from the book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad. That you would say that you can do better burgers at your house than McDonald's, right? But actually, McDonald's are the masters of marketing. So this guy, Robert Kiyosaki is his name, I guess, he said that a lot of people can write better books than him, but he can market himself way better. And it's always better to be the best-selling author, no matter how, than to being a great writer, but having 0 books sold. No. Powerful quote by me, I think. Stepping out from my comfort zone is my new comfort zone. Can you beat this? Can you beat the guy who has this read every day? No. What is the key to creating a powerful, successful course and creating a movement, a revolution? The key is to consistently is highlighted, consistently create YouTube content, 2 videos per week, 24 videos on proven research topics. Research, create the master list, remake the best videos, and dominate your niche for 90 days. This is the key to selling your course. This is the free marketing for yourself. And guess what? I didn't do it. So here's the comparison, the business in the past in 2005 and the business today in 2025, or whenever you watch this. It's 2024 when I record this shit. So in the past, the business was like, yeah, the muffin business. You need a place, the factory, the employees, lots of headaches, lots of paperwork, hard to scale, and not infinite resources. But today, with the Platinum Link, you have the knowledge economy, no manufacturing, no staff, no owning shit, so no headache. You have infinite scale of sales. You can focus on helping people, really providing value and really caring, adding value in their life. Because with the internet, it's super easy. And you should go in the information space. The reminder for myself again, why am I great? I have a talent for everything. I have a talent to a fast learning. This is about me. I am great at analyzing things, sorting, planning, and organizing. I love getting new knowledge, and I know where to find this. I know things. I know that I can learn a lot of things. I have great ideas, and I have the courage to act, and also to act and have ideas outside the box. I work hard on the mindset, which is this thing. Also, the life can bring me on the golden plate everything I want to and everything I need to via outer intention, which is this manifesting force. As before it did, because it happened. I manifested a few things in my life and it was great. It was so easy, it was effortless. I mean, I couldn't make it like that, but when it happened, it was so easy. And it felt like I cheated in life. Really, I can be traveling creator who passively makes money through his creativity and inspires and helps people all around the world. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Of course. And I'm kind of doing this right now. Again, the same thing that I have to remember to do. I built the community and the movement, and I gave the value big as fuck. And they want me, they want more of me. This is why I am rich. This is the affirmation for myself. My intention in one sentence. So this is what I really want. What I really want. I was asking myself this. I have this the page somewhere, and I was listing what I really want. So here it is. I want to travel, create, inspire, thanks to passive sources of income from my creativity. Isn't that beautiful? Of course it is. Here's what I did the one day. So just checking myself. Here are the inspiration for the thumbnails. I was trying to brainstorm these. Yeah, so just give me 1 second because I think we have a lot of stuff here. Like this is the outer intention that I was talking about. The outer intention. There's me and the outer intention, which is this manifesting force. As like this girl that I want to dance with. So she's like, do you want to dance? Not so much, not so much, not so much. But then if I'm constantly like going forward, she would say, okay, fine. And then like, okay, it's not that bad. Maybe I should change it a little bit. It should be more seductive than just going through this force. But you know what I mean. Fuck how. I'll figure it out. Sorry, I will figure out how on my way. Enjoying the ride, the how will come by outer intention. So the how will be manifested for me. Here's another decision that I took. This was the interesting idea. And maybe this is also from the Rich Dad Poor Dad thing. To write the letter to the money and treat the money as your buddy. And to talk with money like, hey, you know what? I was always afraid that I will lose you or something. Like, I really like you, but I never told you this. It's like treating money as your friend. And here's repetition for myself. We are set with money that will act, and I'll just have to give him a while just for him to come for real, so we could really, really make it happen. He told me that I shouldn't be like, I shouldn't go fast, and his promise is a high quality, and he will definitely come to grow together. We will see when he will make it out. We agreed reconnect after the years, and we will have few big plans and we will grow together, which is kind of cool. Money is my friend right now. As cringe as it may sound. big thinking from greatness to now. This should be the title of my book, From Greatness to Now. I am thinking from the end. I am feeling from the wish fulfilled, as the feeling is the secret. I dream big, and I think and I act from the rich, wealthy mindset of a free creator. And I am already this person. So this is again about channeling your future self and taking the decision from the future and from the mindset of someone in the future. Every day, clearly, I set my intention. For the outer intention, knew what to do. So this is me plugging into the matrix or whatever. I am free in time and money, and because of this, and because of the great sources of income, I have a great life. And you should speak this out loud. Again, the spiritual stuff, there are no two powers. There's only one universal power. So there's no coincidences. If you think about this, that there's only God or the universe or some kind of a mystical power, and if it's only one, then there's really no coincidences. Think about this. This was my aha moment that I realized it, and I said, okay, I don't want to forget this. I want to have it written down. The only thing that needs to happen is the knowledge that I teach is worth more than the money they give it for it. This is the only thing that has to happen for you to make money. So the knowledge I teach is worth more than the money that they give it me for. This is my quote. This is the quote that I invented, that I came up with. Let me know what do you think. It's better to be than to have. Because by being, you will get. And by having, you will not become. What do you think about this? I'll read it again. It's better to be than to have. Because by being, you will get. And by having, you will not become. Sounds like a fucking golden cloud, huh? Oh, I like this. I will just write the Twitter post about this. Yeah, you just need focus. So just focus on the important thing. Oh, my Stoic notes. Here are the notes from a Stoic video, daily Stoic video. So like these are the things, the 13 things to ask yourself daily. Who am I spending time with? Some toxic people? Who is in my life really? Is the thing that is happening, is it in my control? Can I control this? If yes, I can do something about it. If not, I should let it go. How my ideal day looks like. Does he look like a bitch? To be or to do important stuff. So you want to be important or to do important stuff? You want to have a credit or impact? What is motivating you? Your life or outside change? What am I missing to worry and fear? What? What am I missing to worry and fear? I don't understand. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Am I doing my job? Am I doing the thing that I was put on earth to do? What's the most important value of mine? Creativity and freedom and wisdom. Whom is my creation for? For you. Does this worry actually matter? No. Will it be a lifetime or a dead time? So if you want to do something, would it be like a life for you? You will be in flow, or would it be like a drag? Is this who I want to be? Is this my lower self, the shortcut? Someone that my future self wouldn't be proud of? Or is it the representation of my values? And 13, the last one, what is the meaning of life? Who fucking knows? This is the most important piece of paper ever. This is what it says here in Polish. This is the most important piece ever. Why? Really, I've read all of those books. I did. That could change my life. I said, wow, multiple times, but I didn't do the techniques. I just read more and more. I have to do one tangible techniques and do those ones so long that they will become a habit. This is why I decide I will do the techniques. I'm doing the techniques. I'm doing them. This is the most important thing. I will do the techniques and I will create the habits. I will only read Transurfing Reality because this is a pretty wise book. And free, really, I do the techniques. And the fourth, the last one, I do the techniques, really, and my signature. This is the most important thing ever, because you can read all of the shit and have all of the great information, but if you don't do techniques, you're wasting your life, man. And nothing else matters. 2 videos on proven topics and messaging people. And I'm not doing those. And a lot of people told me to do so, and I was not doing this. So I'm kind of wasting my time. Yeah. This is interesting. So when you play the game, you have these skills bars, and this is so cool to see them rising. And you can do actually this for yourself. So it's like my editing skills, like storytelling, cutting, music, special effects, sounds. And I know that I'm good with storytelling, so I have a storytelling high, but not so good with text animation, so I have this. And same with the Photoshop. And my portfolio of skills I develop and invest in. This was like a few years ago. Here's what I want to do with YouTube. Free content online. Distilling what I have learned and organizing my thoughts. This is what I'm doing right now. Learning the most by teaching. So here I'm taking lessons as well. Recording my journey. Doing what I like and what is connected with my heart and my mind. Passion, integrity, congruency. It will be the time for my products, coaching and consulting. I am not late, even though I'm 28 and I could start 8 years ago. I'm not late. I am imperfect and I am at the perfect time. And there will be so much awesome things ahead of me. Next one. There is no failure, only delayed success. Results as the way. There's no failure, just delayed success with results as the way. Another letter for myself. Another from Alex Becker. You have 24 hours. So if you sleep 8 hours and you work 8 hours, you still have 8 hours. You need to do everything to use these free 8 hours. So time manage your 8 hours, remove stupid stuff, don't distract yourself, no social media, no TV, no stupid hobbies. I know how it sounds, but no stupid hobbies, no hobbies at all. Put 1 to 2 hours for focused work, deep work. No notifications, no phone, nothing. You'll go into flow after 15 minutes. 1 to 4 hours of focused work every day is worth really a lot. Invest those hours in one thing, not 5, not 3, not 2 things, one thing. I'm guilty of that as well. And success comes after 90%. So you have this graph like Nothing happens, and then comes. Stick to one thing to come out. Stick to one thing, not two things, to come to a breakthrough point. So this is how the work usually looks like. You sit to work and then you have like, oh shit, my laundry. Then you work and then, yeah, maybe a little break, one YouTube video, then work, then you get this notification message, then work, then you are getting hungry, so you go to food. So it's, you think you work for 4 hours, but actually you do 1 hour or shit or something. So basically just don't do the stupid stuff. No friends, no family. Free up your time. Give up on material things for a while. Don't do this. Live minimalistic. Fuck social media and media in general. Morons gonna affect you, so get rid of them. Focus on obtaining power and wealth. Yeah. Again, from Transurfing Reality. I drop control. I drop excess potential. This is like, excess potential is like, ooh, I really need to do this. I really want this girl. It's like you're so needy and you so much want it that you actually energetically you're getting friend zoned. I drop excess potential. I let go of a goal because I have a plan B. This is also on Transurfing Reality. Transurfing Reality, they have this concept of if you have just plan A and you're so desperate to do this, you will not make it. You have to have a plan B and have it calmly. Go for it calmly. So plan B, safety net. I trust wisdom of the script. So I am just the actor playing the character in the movie. I cannot change the script. I trust the wisdom of the script. I am awake. I let go of the flow and I consciously go with the flow of life. I release the grip. I don't force my way. I trust. I observe. I step back. I drop the want to present myself like, here I am, perfect. I am calm, and maybe the script has a better idea for the realization of my goals. I am conscious of that. So here's me, conscious and calm and right. So here again, I'm pushing the balance point from control to observation. Control plus battling the flow is the excess potential. We don't want that. We don't want control and battling. The only form of control is the control over the intensity of my inner and outer importance. So I cannot have this importance in myself. Like, oh, this is so important for me. If this girl will drop me, I'll die. This is not the way to go. You have to be cool and smooth and seductive. In many cases, letting go is more productive and effective and efficient than insisting on my way. Once again, in many cases, letting go is more productive and efficient than insisting on my way. Isn't that cool? So here is me in my bubble. So people, circumstances, opportunities, material stuff, luck, crucial information, events don't break my bubble. I have a bubble of high frequency, action, life, living as if, energy, high thoughts quality, assuming the state of being, the perfect feeling. My bubble is attracting, it's not breaking through. My bubble is attracting the powers to making my goal achieved. So through this shit, I am attracting those things. If you want to learn No More Tears by Ozzy Osbourne, here's the solo tabulatures for you, solo tabs. I play the guitar. Oh, this is also interesting. I like calendars like this. So success and lessons. So it's like I put what I achieved and also what I learned. So by tracking this, you increase the chance of this happening. So you are like, okay, maybe something shit happened, but actually I can put this as a lesson. So then I'm treating everything that is happening to me, even the shit thing, as something good. So here I try to plan my next three years. Year 1, learning. YouTube, practice, shooting, editing, philosophy, coaching. Not mastering the shit, but being good enough. Okay. Year 2, helping people for free. Interesting. And this is actually year 1 to November 2023. Then year 2 to November 2024, which is right now. It's interesting. Year 3, getting paid back to November 2025. We'll see. And then 2026, me being 30 years old, I am abundant of money and freedom. So I am super happy I watched these courses videos, and I'm so happy that I started my genuine YouTube channel. I'm so happy that I have this plan and I didn't even knew I started. My challenge now is this, and okay. Yeah, so here's like the small book that I made about internet business. So let's see. Oh yeah, the list, what I have to do. So like tangible steps, concretization, going from abstract idea to tangible steps. And one day I just decided that I will not go to the normal job. I'll just learn how to make money online. Even like $1,000. It was enough for me at the time. Yeah. Again, mostly I care about my members, small wins, quick results for them, to get them going deeper. Someone comes to you and you actually can deliver them some results, they will come back. Here's my customer avatar. Really important thing to read this every day, to remind constantly remind yourself, who is my client avatar? She has nice boobs and she works in the corporate shit. Accomplishments, won something in school. She's good at work. Yeah, this was not so precise. There's also this idea of Skyrim skills tree. It's not looking so good, but there's like, I'm good at animating, video editing, scripting, marketing. So it's like this tree going down. It's like different skills. Reminder for myself: I implement. I take action daily, doing what it takes. I implement my knowledge, make people create something special. Oh, this is the Bob Proctor. I actually spilled my coffee onto that. Not coffee, ketogenic tea. So Bob Proctor has this quote: "Do I want to be average, or do I want to be extraordinary?" As Bob Proctor was. Actually, pretty cool drawing of mine. Do I want to be average, or do I want to be extraordinary, as Bob Proctor? And here is: do I want to be remarkable, as Francis Baranski, as me? Is it that guy kind of similar? Maybe. And again, nothing else matters. Again, the same thing. 2 proven videos per week plus 40 people added on Facebook or Twitter. Very important stuff that I was not doing. So here I have a little bit about sales, but I will not go through this. Here again I have my skills that I was tracking myself. Like, this is so cool that you learn something and then you can put like another bar in those skill bars. Yeah, so here I have my successes. Okay, this is interesting. So here we have the secret triangle, like the spiritual triangle. Affirmation, contemplation, and visualization for 90 days to program your subconscious mind. And this subconscious mind will lead me to my dream, which was the traveling creator. Makes money. Limiting beliefs. This is important. So if you will, I will make the video maybe about the limiting beliefs. This is very important. So if you go through this limiting beliefs that you really have, so for example, like money is root of all evil, and then you think, okay, why I have this belief? What event in my past really made this belief in my head? And if you actually go through this, you will be able to rewrite your belief for a new one. That's, for example, like money is the root of all good, or like money is neutral, and I can use money for the good things because there's a lot of good rich people. So here are my beliefs. I am on the new lifeline where I am successful, closing big sales every day, and I'm hungry for results and I'm good at it. I can persuade and close because I truly believe in my products. I have great sales achievements at work. So this is about the sales. I am a challenger salesman. I am teaching meaningful insights to my clients, making them say, interesting. I tailor my solutions to them and I'm in control, putting them to pressure to make them buy happily. Yeah. So basically this is it. Reminder for myself, the quote about failure and success. When the one asks for success but prepares for failure, he will get the things that he prepared for. So prepare for success. Yeah. So we are another one. I don't have to be an expert to help people. I have to be just few steps ahead of them. And I am becoming an expert by caring more and doing great research. And I'm becoming the expert. I'm not the expert yet. I am just few steps ahead. And I could actually, today I could advise myself from the last week. Again, abstraction to concretization. I travel, I inspire through the passive sources of income from my creations. So what are the obstacles and what are the brainstorm to simple solutions? So yeah, I don't have the money, I don't have the budget. Yeah, so find a job, be quick about the things, do this, do that. I don't like Facebook groups. Okay, so do Twitter, do something else, blah, 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 blah. I have to build a public. Okay, so you have to make YouTube videos and just provide value. Cool. Next one. What will happen in 2022? So this was my predictions, but predictions in a good way, to kind of prepare myself for success, to kind of prepare myself for the good things to happen. So I was trying to describe my perfect year and describe the best things that could happen actually. So it's like, yeah, I will create the perfect YouTube channel, my fans will grow and I will make first $1,000 online, and then I will go to this trip and I will visit Liverpool. I'll go for the Liverpool match because I'm a Liverpool fan, and my company will be established and will grow and we will have big revenue and people will want my book, and I'll write my book and I will launch my course for $9.99 and I will reinvest in my content and in ads, and I will create a video that will get 5 million views, and I will do this and this. And it's like, yeah, it's like trying to describe the perfect year. And right now, this is really interesting. This is the character sheet. So I was trying to describe myself as this Dungeons and Dragons thing, but actually the inventory is kind of cool. So I had like I just put what I had: the iPhone 11, and the old laptop, and the old microphone, and the old lamps. So this was so cool to later upgrade every single one of them. And it took me like 2 years to do this, but upgrading the shit, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. Another letter to myself. I am the hero, larger than life itself. I have big, great thoughts, higher than I used to have. I always felt that I will accomplish something great in life. If you feel the same, you will attract who you are, not what you think about. So, in manifestation, your thoughts are useless. You attract who you are, who you deeply know that you are. So you have to change the knowledge about yourself. You cannot fake this. You cannot say, oh, I think I'm great. If you think you're shit, you're shit. Here's me and the great beast. This is not Mr. Beast, but the passive income generating beast. That's my course. Passive income generating beast. So I was trying to always like make a graph from my life. So there's like job, and then YouTube channel, and then writing, painting, YouTube, my main channel, and self-development. It's like, always trying to do this to have a clarity. So here I wanted to have like kind of like a vision board, which is not so pretty, earning from my creativity. So it's like YouTube and a group of people and great stuff and taking action and being persistent for 3 years. Focus 90% of results for your clients. Again, not likes, not getting views on YouTube, but results will make you rich. What is the what is the process? Not products. What is the process? For example, as a dentist, if you want to have a healthy teeth, if you want to have a healthy teeth, what's the process? Not products. Check your teeth 2 times per year. Every day, brush your teeth and use this mouthwash. So this is the process. So what is the process of having a process leading to your success? And 3, what advice I would give to my younger self? This is really interesting. There is also this concept of transaction in transurfing reality. So it's like some kind of a breathing technique, then like a visualizing yourself in the slide of the movie, of the future movie, and you should have this strange feeling of changing lifelines or whatever. Okay, I think we went through one folder. I will open the next one. And this is a little bit different. So here's the advice about women for myself. Women love approaches, but bold approaches. And if I can be confident and approach the girl, she would say, wow, I know what to say to a girl. I know it's random, but I think you're beautiful, and I want to date you. And I know that in the back of her head, she is rooting for me to be the bold guy like this. And this is actually the thing that I'm so scared of. I would love to have a confidence to talk to girls on the street, but I'm so afraid. And if I think about this, I'm so shy. I can talk with people when I meet them and when I know them, but on the street, so scary, so scared. This is one of the most important pieces of paper here. Building my community and creating my course is the most efficient use of my time, and it's the most valuable, like money-wise valuable. It's the most valuable use of my time from the any activity in life. Building community and making my course is the most valuable use of my time from every activities in my life. And my proven research YouTube video has the biggest chance from every event from my life, the biggest chance to go viral and change my life forever. So building community, creating a course, and creating viral videos, this is the things to do. Yeah, let's find something interesting here. So here's the calendar of what I was doing. So there is this concept of when you track something, the tracked thing increases. So if you want to increase something, you should start to track it. If you want to increase the money coming in, you should track every day how much money came in. And you should have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So after 100 days of zeros, you will say, fuck this shit, what I'm doing wrong? Let's do some real action, man. Here's again the bars that I was doing, different kinds, and this is so pleasurable to put those small tiny bars inside. This is so great. This is so cool. Yeah, cool. Here I have this page. I admit that, of course, I am afraid to start freelancing. I was so afraid. I have doubt and fear and procrastination. In my head is so much work, but just $10 per project. Coming to $1,000 seems like so long and so hard, and I don't want to go through this hardship. This is, I admit, but I also decide that this is exactly why I break through, and I know and I can make $10. So if I can make $10, I can make 100 and I can make 1,000 and even more. And I know that this is that money is my only delimiting belief that I didn't work through, and I want to work on that every day to change it, because I am the money making machine and I fuck the shit. I blow up the system. So this was my affirmation. And here's the official decision, the big one on the hard paper. This feels important. I officially decide that today I make my first dollar online. Also here on the second side I have something different. So it's like Ferranova. This was the name of my alter ego, and master of results and genius artist and sage. So I was trying to create my alter ego, which I don't kind of like this idea. It sounds cool, but so I was trying to describe my alter ego in details. Here's the reminder for myself that I should eat 2,800 calories per day. And this is how I should put up 5 kilograms of muscles that I did actually in the last half a year. So it's like mechanical tension equals muscle growth and lifting weights. So don't chase feelings, no soreness, no pump, but chase progress. If you can lift more, that it means that you can do it. Track your workouts. So have the app that tracks it and have it exactly as how you did before, how you did today. Increase strength. So it's low repetition, but better skill. Yeah, and that's basically it. There is this book called It Works, and I just put it what I want. So there is this concept that you just put on paper what you want, and you read it 3 times per day, and you just think about it. You don't talk about it, as I'm doing right now, and just reading it, and that's it. And this should manifest. So here I just put my YouTube channel has going viral, 500,000 views. People love my videos, 3,100 subs. I am monetized, I am sponsored. I also have genuine value, audience that loves my videos. I am making this kind of money. I travel. I have a great girlfriend with a great booty, and I love her. She loves me. I weigh 70 kilos and I am hot as fuck. I have the money to hire professionalists, and I have a Mustang. So, yeah. I was tracking here my gym sessions, and as you can see, I even failed to do this. But later I started to track this in the app, which was way better. So here's my rebirth. I didn't change. New clothes, new perfumes, new looks, new standards, and new minimum. So I show to my subconscious mind that I am no longer my previous self, my older self. I'm not this guy. I'm a new guy. So here's the graph about this. I have a new standards. I'm standing on new standards. So in the past, here it was mediocrity, holes in my trousers, neediness, about girlfriends, like no touch, no sexuality, no desire. But with new results, I show change, a new story I tell myself, new things that in the past I wouldn't do. I give away more money that I should give more to get back. And I am different than my past, and subconscious mind sees the difference. So I have this friend, Ariel, and he is the kind of opposite of me. And I am the 99% of creative and 70% of engineer. But my friend Ariel, he is 99% engineer and 70% creative. So we are this bomb. We together are bomb. We understand each other so perfect, and I found my strongest side, and I hire and find people for the other stuff. I focus on my strengths, and I find the people that they have. I hire people and I find people that have the strengths in the things that I am weak in, if you know what I mean. Yeah. You won't make them feel this about you. So that's like, you should say subconsciously, think this about me, feel this about me. Initial interest, but not specific. I don't know what that means. I educate them why it's the best. Direct her desires. I believe in myself and my product. So this is the idea of when you approach someone, they don't actually know how they should feel about you. So you should subconsciously teach them how they should feel about you. So if you treat yourself respectfully, with respect, they will treat you with respect as well. Yeah. Here's the important thing. I don't do corner hop, and I am a prize. This was important for me to drop this nasty habit, and I actually did it. So if you want to have a girlfriend, like high quality, you should be a prize for this girl, and for the boyfriend as well. If you're a girl, you should be the best option, and it's like your sexuality should be a prize for her or for him. This is the perfect text that I would love to receive from someone on Twitter. Someone says like this. They message me. I have read your thread on this topic and I thought I would reach out to you, see if you can help me out with this as well. Because I'm showing off my content and I make it valuable and these people will come. So yeah, providing value and the things. This is very interesting concept. Because we think that our past influences our now and our now influences our future. But this is actually the other way around. My future influences my present. So I'm thinking who I want to be in the future. Oh, okay, I want to be this guy. Okay, so what I have to do right now to be this guy. And then my present, what I'm doing right now, it influences my past because I can retell myself the story of myself. I could tell the story of, yeah, I was always losing, I was a failure, fucking failure. But I can actually say, I was failing for so long that I actually learned so much that I succeeded. So I use the future to establish the present, to later use it to establish the past. Who I will be in the future makes up my present decisions and makes up my past stories. Here's also the reminder to myself for the posture, the proper posture, like being straight up and having eye contact and like going with a confidence, not being a pussy. So I changed my beliefs. I accepted that I don't know what I'm talking about. I opened myself to not knowing. I treat women as they are loving, sexy, and into me. So this is again about dating. This was a little bit. I was going through a dating phase. So I test this hypothesis that they are all into me, and I want to see this happening. If you want to have about business, if you want to have a $100 day, ask yourself, do I do the stuff that $100 per day guy does? 2, am I trying to solve it mathematically? Just write it down on a piece of paper. Okay, if one view on YouTube gives me 1 cent, then to make $100, I should do this and this and this and this. Think about this. Am I a $100 per day guy? Am I? 4, do I think and inquire about this daily? Do I think about this daily? This is why you put this into. Do I make progress every day? Track what I exactly have to do. Track this and write it down. How much views I get now? This. What I want to go to? This. Okay. Constant daily progress. Okay. If you feel comfortable, it's wrong. It's wrong. You have to go into small progress, going outside. What is my barometer right now? How much money do I make? Am I worthy of $100 per day? Am I worth this? Try to be as them every single day. Yeah. Here again, reminder for myself of sexual touch, that my love language is touch and I should express it. And this is just a reminder for myself that because I was afraid to do those things. And here is some kind of like a gratitude list. Hey God, I'm so grateful for that I can pay my bills, having money on my account, investing $25 in stocks, having an offer from this guy, having a relaxed weekend, knowing the money will come, getting comments and DMs on Twitter, amazing stuff. God first, everything works in my favor. This is a reminder for myself. I'm grateful. I'm extremely grateful. And guys, I'm shooting this for 2 hours, and this is it. This is it. Here to click for you. And remember, repetition is the absolute key.